use Grab as an example because I think the reason why Grab is so powerful is because when you look at a Grab food, this is very discovery based. Right? They invite you to scroll, click on on category, they invite you, you can spend basically 10, 15 minutes on your Grab food, but you always end up ordering the same thing, right? So it's a very discovery engine behind it. But when you look at Grab Taxi or transport, it's 3 clicks. They don't ask you to choose the color of the car, the model of the car. So the engine, the UX behind is very different, right? You want to order, you want to meet your friend, 3 clicks, boom. I don't even look at it. There is the widget telling me, like the car, numbers and everything, and that's it. So when you look at it and you think about ticketing, you realize that every single ticketing platform are being built on a discovery engine, right? They invite you to download an app, verify your email, verify, add your payment information, add the billing information. We don't believe that ticketing is discovery-based. We believe that ticketing is intent-driven because of the fact that I mentioned, the fact that people don't buy tickets every other day.
It's like Grab, not like Grab food.
Yeah. So for us, is more, if I'm buying a ticket as an end user, I want to be done in 5 seconds. I'm in the MRT, there is this event, someone share the link, boom, Apple Pay, Google Pay now, end of the story, then I can move on to whatever I was doing. So we build Tessera as a very intent-driven platform.
We discussed a little bit about secondary market as well and the way that you are trying to cope with it. Yeah, so maybe you can expand a little bit on that.
One of the reason also why we started Tessera was on the secondary market, because obviously we also saw what happened, the scam for the big concerts. And I think in Asia, we are starting to see much more big artists, big DJ, big events, even B2B conferences and everything coming to Asia. And they will come even more because they actually do make much more money here than what they will actually do make in the US. The reason why is because they charge the same ticket price, but renting a venue in Bangkok is 1/3 of the price, in comparison with the US. So we are expecting much more big artists, big DJs to actually do come to Asia. And obviously, secondary market becomes an issue internationally. The fact that you can get scammed all over the place as an end user, but also from an organizer, you have no access to data whatsoever.
Right.
So imagine you bring a huge artist, you bring Taylor Swift, for example. Taylor Swift, let's say 100% of the tickets are being resold on a Facebook marketplace, on a carousel. You don't know in the stadium that day, you don't know who is who. You have access to no email address. You don't know what's the percentage of the ticket that are actually being resold. You don't know what's the price of the ticket that are being sold. So imagine, you charge $300 for, Taylor Swift coming to Singapore, but then you realize that 70% of the ticket are actually being resold, I would say. And then on average, the ticket price is $800. Next time she comes, would you charge $300 or would you actually charge $500?
Yeah.
So you see, they are missing on all the data. And so what we want to do is, we don't want to do it now, we want to build a credibility. So we want basically to allow organizers to enable the secondary market. And if they choose to do it, then we are building on a very different tech stack, so on-chain, and then the ability for people to buy, resell tickets in a very seamless. I want my mom to be able to buy and resell tickets. But then from an organizer's perspective, they are able to collect the data. So we want to build a closed ecosystem where if the organizer enable the secondary market, then basically the entire event go on-chain. And what does it mean? It means that we are moving away from a QR code, that my mom can buy a ticket, she will receive basically a confirmation, the ticket can only be displayed, let's say 30 minutes before the actual event, and in between the moment I buy and the moment of the event, I can choose to resell the tickets, and it goes from, it's very technical, but it goes from a wallet ID, it goes from my wallet ID to your wallet ID, and then the organizers from the Tessera dashboard is able to understand everything that's going on, right?
But it's still tagged all the way through.
Yeah. So you tag, you tag the tickets, and if you, Patrick, you sell it to me, and I'm selling it to someone else, then I will know that this ticket has been sold 2 times. You sold it to me for 500, I sold it, for 800, and you have access to all those data. And of course, you can make commission on every single C2C transaction. So they actually do make more revenue from it.
So you're building relationship not only with, in a B2B sense with the organizer, you also B2B with the resellers now.
Yes. So we call it C2C. It's more like you can sell to me.
Oh,
right?
C2C.
But we haven't built a feature yet, because in order for us to build it, you need to have big organizers, right? And at the end of the day, it's only 1% of the event, even less, right? Of course, it's the biggest event, the big money is there. But for us, we want to build a credibility. right? Because as a platform, if we were to build this solution and we go to Taylor Swift today, they will be like, oh, no, who the hell are you, right? And so for us, it's been kind of a very humble approach of building credibility, working with organizers